Hey guys, welcome to the review of Elrath Nazaruth, the fallen elvish general. Now this character guide is basically what's going to help you get off of your feet if you've never used this character before or you want to learn a few little tricks. Now remember, this is not a guide for experts, this is a guide for beginners, so hopefully you can get better at playing this game. She used to be a former general of the North Elf Kingdom who was dedicated to love and devotion until the Dark Empress attacked, and she resisted it so the entire tribe of her could escape, and eventually she ended up falling into the dark side. Now if you want to read more lore about it, it's in the description below. Now, Elrath may be most prominently known for her exposed butt, but she can seriously pack some moves. Much like any character, the most powerful damage dealing attack is her combination of the left mouse click button, which can do a serious amount of damage because she has a high amount of damage unlike most of the characters. But I mean, as you can see, she practically has no armor on, and that leaves her vulnerable if she gets caught. But there is a lot of ways to play for her. She's a mid, long and short range character, which makes her one of my personal favorites to use. Now let's see what she can do. First of all, the left mouse click, as we said, it's a series of attacks that can do a massive damage at short range. Her right mouse button throws a blade that goes through a whole, it goes so far that it covers the entire map. But the longer you are, the harder it is to hit it, and just like any right mouse click attack, you can hold it up to make it powerful and just throw it at it. So she has two special attacks like any character. One is for F and the other one is Q. Now F takes 1 RP point and builds up a barrier. Now this can be used very well in strategic play. For example, if you're going in Netherdale and you're trying to block off enemies from capturing the point. Now remember, this can be broken down by Elrath much easier than it can be broken down anyone else. So you need to keep that into consideration when using it. And her other attack is something that gives her an armor for a short amount of time. And it's pretty decent, but I commonly don't use this because I don't play really defensive with Elrath. When I play with Elrath, it's more of a strategic guerrilla warfare than something that you're going to go up with defense. Now remember, you cannot use the shield more than once. You cannot place it in 2 locations and build yourself a barrier, because as soon as you bring up the second one, the first one collapses. That's kind of a downside, but it's something that you're going to have to get used to. And her favorite thing that I can do is her mobility meter. And before that, the right mouse click button, which launches a blade, has a different function when she's above ground. If she is above ground and she holds the right mouse button, she charges this super energy ball, and that can be thrown. But the difference is, it is a lot slower and it's much easier to avoid than the other one, but it has a larger area of impact, so that's always good, and the damage is quite high. Something great about Elrath and something nobody else has is the mobility meter that she has. This is completely different from everyone else. Now a lot of characters' mobility meter is used for them to evade. I mean, she can use it to evade as well. What she does is she teleports to a different location. What people usually do is go up, you can jump ledges and stuff like that using this, but what's better than running away is when you're fighting and you're in a tough spot, what you can do is you can simply look up and charge it to the top, and you can stay above ground for an amount of time by using the right mouse button. Now, if they're not a long-range character, there is no way for them to attack you, and they will probably go clueless if they're new to the game and they wouldn't know where you are, so which is a perfect situation for you to come from the back and just smash the hell out of the guy. Other than that, she has the basic combinations. One is the normal left mouse click hammer attack that does damage, and the left and right button, which sends the opponent up. Like every every character's knock-up attack is 1 left mouse button and then the right, continued by it. It's a different series, but it's good. Some people have it 1 left and 2 rights, but this one only has 1 left and 2 rights. Now, a lot of people don't use alter when they're attacking, but when you do, you launch a power attack. Basically, if the opponent is guarding, now she has a pretty fancy guard, by the way. If the opponent is guarding, the guard will be broken if you hold down the alter key. I know it takes an extra millisecond, but it's worth it, because if you're fighting someone new, they probably won't be guarding, but if you're fighting an experienced player, they're always going to be using power attacks instead of using a normal attack. So that changes a lot in the battle. Now another thing is, when you're going close-up range, remember that Elrath has fairly low defense. She's actually one of the characters with one of the lowest defense, so you might want to not go into close range combat unless you think you got this, because her defense is not going to last for long. So you might want to make sure that you can have enough SP just to get up and shoot him in case, or make sure, or you might want to have enough SP that you can jump up to the top and save yourself just in case. Maybe wait for a friend to come or fight from him where he doesn't know where you are. So that wraps it up, guys. This actually kind of looks like a shadow ball. So that wraps it up, guys, for the Elrath presentation. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will do better with Elrath from now on. And as always, thank you for watching this video. Click on any of the characters at the top to see reviews on them, and as always, have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Go and ArcheBlade.